Bong, 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 bong. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome to the Shout Out Show, coming to you from Mullingar in Mullingar. Yes, we're in the boot today because we have a special guest flowing in the whole way from, we're not going to say give it, but he's on his way, and he's going to be a fantastic and a super guest. But let's carry on. We have started our show with the Shout Out Show, and today is the 22nd of June. The days are just tipping by so quick. It's just unbelievable that we're into another month and heading for another brand new month. The weather is super here in Mullingar. It's just a little bit sort of wet at the moment, but not to worry, we don't care because we need the water to keep the grass growing. Okay, so let's start it off. We have Mary Farrell sends a birthday wish to Charlie, and Charlie is Charlie Parker, and she says he's 28 again, but I don't think so. It's his twin sister, and there's a big shout out coming to you from your sister Charlie. That's Mary, and she is in New South Wales, and that is not too far away. It's just in Australia, very far away, but she sent us that message, so that's for you, Charlie, and we appreciate that coming in from our friends in New South Wales. And let's not forget, we have Michael Dalton, an absolute legend, and his son is they're both living in England. The whole family is in England, but they are directed back here to Mullingar. But he sent us a message yesterday on our bus sessions, and we just didn't get the message in. I think it came a little bit late as well. But he sends his wishes in to his son, who came second in the Daytona Intercart National Championship in Milton Keynes. So congratulations and a big shout out. And his name is Michael. So the father's called Mick Dalton and the son is called Michael. Yes, a very traditional Irish name. And thanks, lads, for sending in the message. Another big shout out comes to all our friends who participated in the Hong Kong Fest. That's right, doing Irish dancing. And we hope to have them in again, hopefully, if they come. But we have winners, yes, from Mullingar, in Mullingar, just outside Rocher Bridge around Turles Pass. And they have this fantastic school out there, and it's called the Emerald School of Academy of Irish Music. And we had the man in himself, the maestro, the mentor, and the man who started off, Kevin, came into us, Kevin Lester, and he done some traditional Irish dancing on our bus, and we were absolutely thrilled. So hopefully we're going to get some more of that. Maybe this week. You never know. You never know who's going to be on the show, and sometimes I don't either. Okay, so let's continue. So the participants is Blonad Stenson, and she is 14, and she won all her dances and came second in the competition. And Blaheen, I think she's 14. Wow, fair play to you. And we have Emily, who is 8, and she came 4th. Congratulations, Emily, from the Shout Out Show. We have Teresa, who is in her 50s, and she came 2nd and 3rd. My God, fair play to you, girl. Well done. This is a virtual competition. It was done on Zoom, and they had it in Hong Kong. It was the Hong Kong Fest. Would you believe Irish dancing is huge in Hong Kong? Wow. And another participant was Teresa, and she's in her 50s as well, and she came 2nd and 3rd. Oh, sorry, Martina. She came 4th. I beg your pardon, I'm probably having this all wrong. But look, a big shout out to you guys, and thank you very much for sending this information to us, and congratulations to your group, the Emerald Lake Academy of Irish Dance. Yes, coming to you from Mullingar, in Mullingar, Rocher Bridge direction. Go on the bridge. So we have Declan Kelly, and actually he's from out that area as well, but originally from the town of Mullingar. And Declan and Violet had the 2 daughters, and the 2 daughters had babies this weekend. How about that for family planning? So congratulations. So it's Katie, and Katie welcomed the £7 4-ounce girl. Wow. And that was at 7 o'clock. And Neve with her £7 5 ounces boy, and that came in at 10 o'clock. And then it was all presented to Daddy on Daddy's Day. Well, do you know what? Congratulations to you all, and what a present, Declan, you got for Father's Day from the Shout Out Show. We wish you well, and all the girls and all the boys who have arrived in this country, in this world, in the last weekend. Okay, let's keep her lit. We have the National Library of Ireland, would you believe it, have put up a whole collection of pictures going back centuries here in Mullingar, Westmeath, and all the county of Westmeath. This is free. You can go and see all these pictures for free. All you have to go on is the National Library of Ireland and go to see at catalogs.nli.ie, and that's pictures of Westmeath, and they've been digitised. That's the word they use, digitised, and made freely available online. So, if you want to check them out, a bit of history, and wow, isn't that super? Something that we can check out on these quiet times that we live in. Let me see, another good shout out to a shout out for flowers, a flower shout out. And this one is for all Farrells. This is Mr. Farrell out there, Derek Farrell, and he has his own page, Farrell's Nursery. And it's not for babies, it's for flowers. And contact Derek, he's in Moy Valley for all your potted plants. And he has some left out there. He puts up videos so you can pick out the flowers that you want, and literally they can hand them over to you without actually going into the shop. Just pick out your flowers and they will deliver them literally out the door to you. It's all 100%. Okay, let me see. Let's keep her lit. Let's keep her lit. We have anniversary shout out to Tommy and Sheila Nally. And Tommy and Sheila Nally are 54 years married. They're 50 years in Rochford's shop in Dominic Street, Mullingar. So a big shout out to you guys, 54 years married. Happy anniversary to you both from all your family and everyone who knows you, especially in Mullingar, and all the people that love you too. So let's keep her lit. Food shout out. Food shout out is so important. Everyone needs food, especially around 12 o'clock. Yes, food shout out is in the church restaurant. And by God, they have this whopper of a pizza that's coming out. It's called the Mighty Meaty Pizza. Mighty Meaty Pizza from Mullingar, in Mullingar. And if you want to collect that, you go down there at 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock. And the number is 044 933 2517. And it's Church Restaurant Mullingar.com, so you can pick out the menu, pick out what you want, put your order in and tell them what time you'll be down at, and they'll say what time it's ready at, and you can collect it. Wow, this is somewhere to eat, folks. And as I say, we're all been cooking and non-stop at home, so it's a real treat for herself or for yourself if you are doing all the cooking. Okay, let's keep her lit. This is a long one today. Hello, and we have a big shout out birthday collection, and this comes to Eric, THEPTOW. Terrepot, TREPTRO, and he's in South Wales, another man from South Wales in Australia. And we have Brendan Dunleavy, and he's in Bundoran. Happy birthday to you, sir. We have Jason Smith from Mullingar, in Mullingar. Happy birthday from the Shout Out Show to you. We have Shane Walsh from Mullingar, in Mullingar. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. We have Richie Brown, and he's in London. Big shout out to you from the Shout Out Show from Mullingar, in Mullingar. To you in London, my friend. Thank you, Richie. And Johnny Barry from KLR 96 FM. It's your birthday. Congratulations, Johnny, and hope you have a fantastic birthday. We have Alan Conroy, and this comes in from Fanula and all the kids. Yes, happy birthday to you, local man from Mullingar, in Mullingar. And Roy Cunningham, he's in Tullamore, and a happy birthday to you, Roy. One of the best drivers, and he has some lovely cars out there, so if you give him a buzz, check out his Facebook page. He might just bring you for a drive. And let me see, a thing that we done yesterday is very, very important. Was it yesterday or the day before? Saturday. We got an invite to do yoga, and from the Indian in Ireland embassy, and we had an absolute fantastic day up there. And some lads were thinking, we put some pictures up, and they said, there's no bus like that in Mullingar. But there you are. We were away, as I say. Okay, so we want to thank the Indian Embassy for inviting us up there, and all our friends who were involved in the whole event. And thank you to the lady who spoke about the yoga. That was Maureen. That's right. Thanks, Maureen. And not forgetting our good friend Sandeep. And let me see what we got. So it was International Day of Yoga. So we started our yoga this morning, getting into all the rhythm. And actually, do you know what, lads? You might think it's all sort of bull. But if you do a little bit, you wouldn't believe how well you feel. I have no aches or pains now today, and I feel energised. You might think it's all bull, but you know what? I think it's worth trying, guys. And ladies, and not forgetting all our friends from the Hardy Books, their Hardy Book for Yoga, Yoga for Hardy Books in Mullingar, great friends of ours too. So yoga's taken on, it's going very well at the moment. Okay, so I think we have connected with everyone in the messages that we got, and all the people that joined us today and joined us over the weekend. So we appreciate all your messages coming in. So we have a little treat for you, as I say. A gentleman, his name is Alan Kane. He is head of Haidong, Haidong Gundo, Haidong Gundo. And this is a whole different stretching job altogether, and it's got to do with martial arts, I think, as well. But he is going to tell us as well. And not forgetting, he's the director of Alan Kane Clinic. Now, this man has a fantastic story, and he's a lot of information that he can share with you, and he's a very, very busy man, so I was very, very lucky to get him up here in the bus sessions today. As I say, today is Monday, and Monday is always the beginning of a brand new week, and it's 22. That's it. So he has a seminar coming up as well, and it's martial wellness, philosophy. I'm far hard of the words. I'll have to figure out this one, lads. But look, please put your hands together for our good friend and legend, the man that has a great, great business here in Mullingar. And we're going to just go straight into a bit of something what he does very, very well. And if I can just call up what I intended to do here, because every day is a learning day, and I am learning very, very quickly. Come in, Houston. Come in, Houston. Yes, Houston is in there. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you believe it? Trying to get into your computer. So here you go. Mr. Alan Kane is in. Excellent, Alan. Wet sometimes. Alan, look, as I say, every day is a learning day, and we put you under pressure there because we had you running around the place. But look, we're delighted that you're with us here on the bus. As you say, today is our shout-out show. Alan, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you managed to get to this place.
Okay, so I grew up in Dublin. Don't hold that against me, lads in Mullingar. At the age of 12, I started studying martial arts. Both my brothers were black belts, so I continued on the family tradition of martial arts. Never played football, hurling, anything else, just dedicated my whole life to martial arts training. So at 12, I started to do karate and found an instant love with karate, the whole discipline. From then, I studied Japanese weapons. Got a real interest then into weapons and the whole philosophy of martial arts training at a deeper level, not just on the kicking and punching and fighting aspect. So I spent about 20 years doing karate and some Japanese weapons and Japanese swordmanship. And then I was searching for something else, and I found a Korean master in Navan, and he was teaching a very interesting martial art called Haidong Gundo.
I got that all wrong.
Yeah, you got that all wrong. So Haidong means East Sea, Gum means sword, and Do is the way. So it's the way of the East Sea sword. So that's what it means. So it's a difficult one for people to say. It's Haidong Gundo. So I started training with Master Kim in Navan for many, many years, and did my first black belt in Haidong Gundo. I've already done black belts in karate and other martial arts. So I did my first black belt in 2009, and then I did the second degree black belt after that, and then we went on to do mastery level. My own master then left and went back to Korea, and then I was given the job as headmaster for Haidong Gundo for Ireland.
Oh, congratulations.
So I've been holding that mantle for about 3 years now, and it's in Mullingar. So we have this centre for Head-on Gumdo, which is in Mullingar.
Whereabouts is that now?
We're down at Fairgreen Shopping Centre,
Yeah.
beside TK Maxx and Penny's. So we have Mullingar Kempo Karate Studio there. So we share that space with my good friend Ger Kelly, who's a 5th degree black belt in Kempo.
And what number is there if you want to ring it or contact you? What way is the best?
Contact me is mobile 087 2767 867, and that'll get to me. So
question for you, you were in another totally business, you were in the
electronics business.
Electronic business, and you were running around just flat out, and it got to a stage, you were telling me you got injured or you hurt yourself or what? How would you hurt yourself selling computers or whatever?
Well, I was electronic technician for years, and then I ended up as a technical support manager for GE in Dublin, so quite a busy role, you know, company car, phones, computers, big corporate job, you know, expense account, everything else that goes with it. Traveling all over the world, looking after electronic systems and security systems. Then I manifested back pain, which I thought was, you know, head to the physio or the chiro and doctor or whatever it is, get it sorted, get back to work. But it wouldn't go away.
Right.
So I had to figure out why it wouldn't go away. So that became a search. So from understanding martial arts and the philosophy of Eastern medicine, I knew that there can be other components other than just physical pain. So it's not just a misalignment in the spine that's causing the problem. So what I identified through a fabulous system called kinesiology, which is another system which looks at the structure, your nutrition and your emotional body, which is the big secret. So it was a trapped emotion in my back which was causing the problem.
Some lads think this is bull, but I tell you, lads will believe it now.
So I've spent years trying to understand the body, and then after 3 sessions of kinesiology, all my back pain was gone. That was over 20 years ago. I've never had that pain ever again. So in doing that, I decided that this is the path for me, which mixes in perfectly with the philosophy of martial arts and that whole holistic way of living. All ancient martial arts, you know, masters would have had healing aspects to their practice or to their schools. So I started to study kinesiology, and what I found very interestingly was the first person that I worked with got better. So I thought, maybe I've got something here. So I've been 20 years now treating people with kinesiology, energy healing, herbal medicine. My wife is a qualified herbalist as well.
That's right, fantastic woman,
so we mix herbal medicine into the practice as well. And but I look at the structure of the body, I look at the nutrition of the body, and I look at your emotional body. So why is this problem not resolving itself? It's probably because of a hidden trapped emotion. So for example, you could have been in a car crash, and you got impacted from the side. And as you seen that car coming, your eyes were in a specific pattern, your head was in a specific position, your body locked in and trapped the emotion in that position. This is why any amount of, you know, massage and stuff will make it feel a little bit better, but it keeps coming back. Because you haven't cleared the hidden trapped emotion of the trauma.
On the hard drive.
So you got to get into the subconscious. And you got to basically wipe the subconscious in a basic matter. And how to do that is through kinesiology techniques. So what we get to do is we get to resolve people's problems at a real core level, and we stop them from coming back. An example of your day, you get out of bed now, do you do the yoga, do you do something? You do Qigong. You go to the toilet first, right? Yeah, go to the toilet first, get that sorted, get a big glass of water in, get the basics done first. And then what we start to do is I'd look at doing Qigong very early in the morning. So Qi is energy, and Gong means great skill. So as part of my martial arts training, I've studied Qigong, which is like a really amazing healthcare system. So it's all about wellness and, you know, creating flexibility and energy flow in the body. Also, it can be used in a martial arts aspect, so you can create great power. So rather than relying on just your muscle power, your physical power, you're looking at internal power. This is a whole different ball game in martial arts. You know, you can see people with big, strong muscles and punching and kicking, and they'll be very strong. But if you can get to the internal power, that's where the extra power comes from. That's where the healing power comes from. But you have to train. You have to work this system. So I train Qigong at least 2 hours every day. Wow, so that's the start of your day. So you go and have the shower then, and you're brand new to face. Early in the morning training, last thing at night training. And there's reasons why we train at different times of the day. If you understand the different energies in the body, there's more yang energy late at night, and there's more yin energy during the daytime. So this time of the day now is when a certain energy is much more prevalent at this time of the day. So you would do certain exercises for this time of the day. An example of that, and it's very simple, is when if I get up very early or if I'm coming home late, there's a different thought in your mind, right? So you can think to yourself, geez, that's a great idea, I should do that, and I should do that, and I should do that, and then the light comes up and you go, yeah, maybe.
But you forgot it.
Yeah.
It's not that you forgot it, but you left it there at that time because everything was very important at that time, and this is the most important thing. And then the light came and you went, nah.
Yeah. So if you go to China, you will find that the best masters will be training at around 4 and 5 a.m. in the morning, because that's when the yin and yang energies cross over and meet, and that's when the highest point of energy transformation is happening at that time. So you get a lot of that happening. So then, as the mornings go along, well, then the older masters will disappear and head off, and you get different levels of masters coming through. So really, the early mornings is an excellent time for doing your training. And then I always train at night time before bed to ensure that you can get good and restful sleep.
For your conscious as well, you see, for your thinking as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we get the monkey mind. So the monkey mind chatters and chatters and chatters. So if the monkey is chattering, you want to give him a banana to shut him up.
Right.
So the banana is the breath.
Okay.
So when you learn to use the breath and breathing techniques, well, then you can start to calm down this monkey mind, and then you can have peace of mind. It'll also affect the essential chemicals in the brain.
You're dreaming.
Serotonin, your dopamine, your adrenal glands. Most people that are suffering with depression and anxiety, it's really adrenal burnout is what they're getting. They've just been going, trying to cope with the stresses all the time. We've got big pandemics going on, putting a lot of people into stress, anxiety, fear. All that kind of stuff is working on the adrenal glands, so you've got to be doing something to help yourself every day. Whether it's yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, martial arts, walking out in nature is so important, because you need that oxygenation.
Yeah, because even with the sun now as well, the sun is after making a huge difference through this whole thing, because you get up every morning and like this morning I said to myself, yes, I'm not going walking, sure it's raining. But I should have, because I mean it doesn't make any difference, a bit of water and it wasn't cold.
Yeah, exactly. Just get out.
But it's just getting out through the door is the one.
But the sunshine and the blue sky makes it a bit more appealing,
Yeah.
It's like, earthing is a really important thing to do for people as well. So that's to get out on this grass and the ground in your bare feet. And creating a physical earth to the body will reduce inflammation. Number one reducer of inflammation, standing in your bare feet on the grass. 10 minutes a day, boom, ground the body, earth it down. It's the same with electrical components in your house. So all this electronic experience I had and all the, learning about earthing components, earthing systems, the body needs to be earthed,
And as well as that, we have fierce amount of electricity in there.
Yeah. So everywhere we look, technology, Wi-Fi. Drive down through this estate here and you'll be picking up everybody's Wi-Fi on the way.
Yeah.
So what's that doing to your physiology? What's that doing to your cellular structure? What's that doing to your system? Bombarding it from morning to night. Boom, boom, boom. So if you don't ground the body down, this way I always, as much as possible, try practice Qigong outside on the grass.
Right. Well, look, this has been absolutely fantastic. We really, really appreciate you coming on the bus.
So one other thing that you mentioned earlier that's coming up is during the lockdown, I've spent quite a few weeks on looking back over my 37 years of martial arts training and saying, okay, what's the true nature behind martial arts? And the true nature behind martial arts is wellness and spiritual development. That's what it's about. So we all know we can kick and punch and fight, and that's great, and we can get in a cage or we can get on a mat and fight. But the true nature of martial arts is about wellness and spiritual development. So over the last 10 weeks since we've been in lockdown, I've been working on an online program which is called the Martial Wellness University. And this is using the philosophy of martial arts to create wellness.
Wow.
So stretching techniques, breathing techniques, martial fitness through kicking and punching, exercises to build physical fitness. And then I've created a beginner's mind program. So the beginner's mind is the starting level, then there'll be a foundation level, and then there'll be a mastery level. And this is all going online, so I'll let you know when that website is done.
Okay.
The beginner's mind program should be ready by the end of the week.
Excellent.
And then we're going to do a live seminar where I'm going to take 9 people.
Wow.
And I'm going to bring them in and I'm going to teach them this philosophy. So I'm going to teach them the breath work, the stretching, the internal aspect of how to control the mind and the subconscious, and how to create general wellness through martial arts philosophy. So that's where we're going with this.
There's 9 people out there, folks. Is it you?
Along with the busy clinic.
Once again, folks, we're absolutely knocked out with this gentleman. We've known each other for a long time, but I think today is a real connection altogether. So once again, from myself and Alan Kane, he's on the bus, and we're, as I said, he's got a clinic. It's called Alan Kane's Clinic, and the number is, once again,
the clinic number is 044 93 96509, and the website is alankanesclinic.com. Have a look on there, you'll see. And if there's nothing there that you see, because I do a lot of things and it might not be all on the website there, so just give me a call and let's have a chat and I can help you out.
There you are, folks. This is Ray Dolan with the Shout Out Show from Mullingar in Mullingar, promoting what's good and great about our town, our people, our business and whatever else, but we're promoting it all and we're quite happy to do it. God bless and see you soon. Thank you for looking in.